1. Picture this. You're standing at your kitchen counter, and for just a moment, you pause. Your legs feel different, heavier, like they're not quite yours anymore. You brush it off, thinking it's just a tired day. But here's what no one tells you, and this might be hard to hear. After age 60, you lose up to 8% of your muscle strength every single decade. That's not a maybe. That's not a possibility. That's a medical fact happening in your body right now, this very moment. 2. But what if I told you there's a way to start turning that around? Not in months of grueling exercise, not in weeks of complicated diets, but beginning to feel a real difference in the next 12 hours. I know that sounds impossible. I know you might be thinking, here we go again, another too good to be true promise. And I understand that skepticism completely. 3. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you the single biggest mistake that 97% of seniors make when trying to get stronger. A mistake that's actually making their legs weaker and their bodies more fragile. Missing this one thing could make every other healthy choice you make completely pointless. So please, stay with me. Your independence might depend on it. 4. Hello there. My name is Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and I want you to know something right away. I see you. I see the frustration when simple tasks become challenges. I see the worry about falling, about needing help, about losing the freedom to do what you love. I've spent the last 15 years working with seniors just like you, and I've learned something that changed everything I thought I knew about aging and strength. 5. The problem isn't your age. The problem isn't that you're getting old. The problem is that your body is fighting 3 invisible battles every single day, and nobody's given you the right weapons. Think of your legs like a beautiful old house that you've lived in for decades. Battle number 1. There's a slow fire burning in the walls. That's chronic inflammation. Battle number 2. The plumbing is getting clogged. That's poor circulation, cutting off nutrients to your muscles. And battle number 3. You don't have the right materials to fix what's breaking down. That's missing the specific nutrients your muscles are crying out for. 6. Today, we're going to put out that fire, unclog those pipes, and give your body exactly what it needs to start rebuilding. And it all starts with understanding why your current approach might be working against you. 7. Part 2. The Morning Awakening. Gentle Power. 8. Let me take you on a journey. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, and instead of that familiar stiffness, instead of that moment of wondering if your legs will cooperate today, you feel different, lighter, more connected to your own body. This isn't fantasy. This is what happens when you start your day the right way. 9. Your morning isn't the time to shock your system. It's time to awaken it gently, like coaxing a sleepy garden back to life. Before you eat anything else, before that first cup of coffee, your body needs 2 very specific things that most people have completely forgotten about. 10. First, let me introduce you to something I call nature's calmness. Pumpkin seeds that have been soaked overnight in a small bowl of water. I know. It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? But here's what happens. When you soak these little powerhouses, you unlock their magnesium in a way your body can actually use. Magnesium is like having a gentle, caring friend for your muscles. It's the nutrient that tells your leg muscles, you can relax now. You can let go of that tension you've been holding. 11. Just 2 tablespoons of these soaked seeds with your breakfast, and you're giving your muscles the mineral they've been desperately missing. You might notice, even by afternoon, that your legs feel less tight, less resistant when you stand up from your favorite chair. 12. The second morning gift is something your grandmother probably knew about, but somehow got lost along the way. Gently cooked spinach, not raw, not in a salad, but tender and warm. When spinach is cooked, something beautiful happens. It releases natural compounds called nitrates that help your blood carry more oxygen to every single muscle fiber in your legs. Think of it as clearing the pathways, opening the roads so that strength and energy can flow freely. 13. Now, after you've laid that gentle foundation, here comes what I call the awakening. This is where the magic happens, and I want you to imagine this with me. You're holding a glass of deep, ruby red liquid. It almost glows in the morning light. This is pure beet juice. And it's not just a vegetable. It's like having a personal trainer for your blood vessels. 14. Within 1 hour of drinking this, something remarkable happens inside your body. Your blood vessels begin to open up, especially the tiny ones in your legs that might have been narrowed by years of inflammation. Fresh oxygen and nutrients start flooding into muscle fibers that have been starving for attention. A groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who drank beet juice experienced significant improvements in leg strength and walking speed in just hours, not days or weeks. 15. You'll feel it. This gentle awakening of energy that feels different from caffeine, different from sugar rushes. This is your body remembering what it felt like to be truly nourished. One of my patients, Margaret, called me on her second day and said, "Sarah, I walked to my mailbox without thinking about it. I just walked. I didn't plan it. I didn't worry about it. I just went." That's what real energy feels like. 16. Part 3. The Midday Foundation. Building for Life. 17. As the morning energy settles into something steady and reliable, it's time to build the foundation that will carry you through, not just today, but through all your tomorrows. Lunch isn't just about filling up. It's about giving your body the building blocks it needs to create strength that lasts. 18. Let me tell you about sustainable energy. You know that feeling when you eat something and an hour later you're more tired than before? That's your body on a blood sugar roller coaster. What we want instead is what I call steady strength. Foods that release their energy slowly, keeping you stable and strong for hours. 19. Enter the gentle giants of the plant world, lentils and quinoa. These aren't just trendy health foods. They're time-tested sources of strength that civilizations have relied on for thousands of years. When you eat these instead of white bread or processed foods, you're giving your body complex carbohydrates that burn clean and steady, like a well-tended fireplace instead of a bonfire that burns bright and dies out. 20. But here's what makes them special for your legs specifically. They're packed with plant-based protein and fiber that work together to stabilize your energy and provide the amino acids your muscles need to repair themselves. Think of them as the steady, reliable friends your muscles can count on, day after day. 21. Now, let me share something close to my heart. 3 years ago, I started working with a gentleman named Frank, who was 78 years old. Frank had been a carpenter his whole life. Strong hands, steady legs, could build anything you could imagine. But age and a sedentary retirement had taken their toll. He told me, with tears in his eyes, that he couldn't even help his grandson build a birdhouse anymore, because he couldn't stand for more than a few minutes without his legs aching. 22. We made one simple change to Frank's lunch routine. 3 times a week, he started having wild-caught salmon with his meal. Now you might think salmon is just protein, but for Frank's legs, it was so much more. Salmon is one of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory foods, packed with omega-3 fatty acids that act like oil for creaky joints and healing medicine for tired muscles. It also contains vitamin D, which works with your body to help muscles contract and relax properly. 23. 2 weeks later, Frank called me. His voice was different, stronger, more hopeful. He said, "Doc, yesterday I spent 3 hours in my workshop. 3 hours. I didn't just stand there. I was working, creating, feeling like myself again." He paused, and I could hear the emotion in his voice. "I'm building that birdhouse with my grandson this weekend." 24. That's not just Frank's story. That's the story of what happens when you give your body the specific nutrients it's been missing. Frank discovered what I want you to discover, that the right food isn't just fuel, it's medicine. It's hope. It's getting your life back. 25. Part 4. The Evening Revelation. The Final Secret. 26. As the day winds down and you're preparing for rest, this is when your body does its most important work. While you sleep, you're not just recharging. You're rebuilding. Every night, your body tries to repair the tiny wear and tear in your muscles, your joints, your connective tissue. But to do this healing work, it needs something very specific, something that modern diets have almost completely forgotten. 27. All day, we've been awakening your body, energizing it, building sustainable strength. But now comes the most crucial part, the part that makes everything else possible, the secret that researchers have rediscovered after it was almost lost to time. This is the food I promised you at the beginning, the one thing that can start making a difference in 12 hours. 28. Here it is. The #1 food for restoring leg strength overnight, confirmed by researchers and validated by countless success stories. Bone broth. Real, slow-simmered, nutrient-rich bone broth. 29. Now, before you think soup, let me explain what this really is. This isn't just any broth. This is liquid gold for your muscles and joints. When bones are slowly simmered for hours, they release collagen, glycine, and proline, the exact building blocks your legs have been crying out for. These are the materials your body uses to rebuild cartilage, strengthen tendons, and repair the tiny muscle fibers that make you strong. 30. A stunning study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Metabolism found that collagen supplementation and bone broth is one of the richest natural sources. Increased muscle strength by up to 36% in older adults. 36%. While you sleep, this liquid foundation lubricates your joints, calms inflammation, and gives your body everything it needs to rebuild itself stronger than the day before. 31. One warm cup in the evening, maybe while you're reading or watching your favorite program, and you're sending healing straight to every joint, every muscle, every connection point in your legs. You'll wake up feeling different, more fluid, more connected to your own strength. 32. So here's your simple 12-hour plan. Tomorrow morning, start with a small glass of beet juice to awaken your circulation. For lunch, enjoy lentils or quinoa with some salmon or other clean protein to build sustainable energy. And in the evening, sip a warm cup of quality bone broth as you wind down for the night. 33. That's it. 3 foods, 3 moments in your day. This isn't about overhauling your entire life. It's about giving your body exactly what it's been missing. 34. The strength in your legs isn't just about walking or climbing stairs. It's about dignity. It's about independence. It's about waking up each morning knowing that your body is your ally, not your limitation. It's about saying yes to the grandchildren who want to go for walks. Yes to the hobbies you love. Yes to the life you want to keep living fully. 35. My challenge for you is this. Try this plan for just one day. Just one. And tomorrow evening, as you're sipping that warm, healing bone broth, notice how your body feels. Notice the connection between what you've given it and what it's giving back to you. 36. Your story matters. Your strength matters. And it's not too late. It's never too late to write a new chapter where you feel strong, capable, and completely alive in your own body. 37. Thank you for trusting me with your time and your health. I'm Dr. Sarah Mitchell, and I believe in your strength. Here's to your next strong step forward.